Welcome to another edition of Table Talks. I'm Felton Hare. This is Edna Sexton. We're with Pinnacle Group Realty. Today we're going to talk a little bit about the NAR National Settlement that I'm sure a lot of you have heard about, and its ramifications for those of us practicing real estate in North Carolina. So tell us a little bit about the settlement.
Well, the settlement has come out and is subject for court approval that National Association of Realtors, we refer to as NAR, will no longer allow compensation to co-broking companies to be advertised in MLS. And therefore, we will have to get that information from a different source. It does not change our representation of buyers, nor does it change the options we've always had in looking at and trying to obtain cooperating compensation. So North Carolina has actually been in the forefront of and leadership of preparing buyers and sellers for the awareness of compensation and where it is coming from and who is representing whom. We feel that we are leaders in this, that we will continue to give great service. Buyers will have our services, as will sellers. All parties will know that compensation to real estate agents is negotiable or can be negotiable based on company policy and what is determined or agreed upon between the consumer, be it buyer or seller, and the company itself. So we are looking forward to continuing to be leaders in our nation with regard to ethical real estate practices.
Has compensation always been set, or has it always been negotiable?
Compensation has never been set. It has always been a company policy that has been stated to the public from each brokerage firm, and we're always competing. I've been in the business 30 years, over 30 years here, and it has continually been a competition.
Now, one of the aspects of it was the requirement for buyer agency agreements. And we know that North Carolina is one of 18 states in the nation that already has that. So how's that going to affect us, if at all, in other states that don't have buyer agency?
That's a great question, Phil.
That's what I asked.
I knew he would ask good questions. So the NAR agreement does say that in order to go in and show properties in MLS in the capacity as a buyer's agent, that the agent must have written buyer agency agreement giving that authority before showing a property. In North Carolina, that has been a recommendation, although not a requirement. We have had the opportunity to give the opportunity to show properties to a buyer under an oral agreement, with it being reduced to buyer agency agreement in writing by the time or prior to making an offer. So you will probably see agents who are following these guidelines will be asking for a buyer agency agreement with regard to the properties that we show you, and you will have that opportunity to know the compensation that opportunities that are available for the properties you see. I believe it can end up being a very good thing. It's a change.
All right. Stay tuned for more from Table Talks. We'll see you next time.